You caught me in Sabriella's basement. I've kind of lived here for a few months. I don't actually have a place to live on the server. I just have a few buildings. But this place is nice. Look at this. This lava. You've got as much lava as you could need down here. Anyway, I'm thinking that I need a home. I need a place to live. So let's go and check out the rocket shop. See if we've earned any money. So surprisingly, the sales of rockets have actually been quite slow. And I think I know why. For Clara and for Sabriella, this is probably their first game where they've actually had wings, and I don't think they feel that confident flying around. In fact, as an example, if Clara was up here, this is how she would get to the top of her tree. Do 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 do. Gonna climb the ladder, 'cause it's too scary to use the rockets. I don't want to fly into a wall and kill myself. Ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum. And then we're up. So naturally, I want to be able to get all of the people on the server to feel so comfortable with their wings that they just need to buy plenty of rockets, you see? This is where my plan comes in. I'm going to build an Elytra practice tower over some water. Maybe this big ocean where I built my other farms. And hopefully, after a little bit of playing around on it, they'll get the confidence to be able to fly up and down mountains and you know, use up rockets. Ooh, look at this. Woo! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yep. Nice. And do stuff like that. Right, so this actually looks like quite a nice area. Like around here. Because there's a big area here that I can put a nice bullseye. So I'm thinking a giant tower that is nice and safe to get up to. And then a giant bullseye made of materials that don't harm you as much if you land on them a little bit hard. I've already made a design for this on a creative world, and I've grabbed all the ingredients for it. So let's just get started. Whee! Alright, here we have it, the Elytra practice tower. There's a landing platform and a water wall, in case you're not comfortable landing like that. And over here we have a box just chock full of fireworks, only for Elytra practice. Still got to sell some, you know. And then a book inside just explaining how everything happens. 5 difficulty levels, and if you complete the last one, you get a prize. And the prize is a few stacks of rockets. So you can use as many rockets from the box as you want to play, but make sure you put them back afterwards. And then these are the levels, just through the different coloured rings in order. And then when you finally get through the final ring, the diamond one, and land in the middle, which is the copper and beacon kind of 3x3, then you win. So let's give it a go. Yeah. So you should be able to do this with only one rocket, but you might want to use a second rocket around here. Let's see if I can do it. Swing it round. And poop. Okay, well, I didn't get the rockets. That's fine. Alright, yeah, let's use the water wall. Sploosh. That should help with people until they get comfortable landing. So there is also a water elevator. If we go down here, people that are not quite comfortable or accidentally land in the water, you can sloop your way up the top. Oh, hello. And yeah, that's about it. So I guess I need to find some people now and try and convince them to use up a bunch of rockets on this course, so they'll want to come and buy some. Aha, I spy a Clara.
Man, that was a hard landing. Hi. You always look so shocked. You may.
Jolly good, let's go. And here we are. Let's just land over here, and let's see if Clara attempts to land, or if she goes for the classic splosh in the water technique.
Look. There they are. Oh, I can't land. I thought I could land on top, but I can't. Oh, look at all the fishies. Stumpin's Elytra course. Welcome. This course is to help you get better at using your wings. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna go around. No, I missed the bullseye. Damn it.
Well, you didn't die, that's good.
I didn't die, no. I'm getting better at not dying. That's a good thing.
So I thought this would be a good. She did use 3 rockets. So the first jump, you don't actually need to use any rockets on. You can, but you don't need to. You can float all the way here. But as soon as you start going through the rings, you start to need to use rockets. And I used all of my diamonds to make that tiny little diamond hole over there. Instead of going up the water spout, you can just dive headfirst into that wall of water and you won't take damage.
Oh, cool.
I tried to make it as Clara-proof as possible.
Yes! That was very satisfying. Oh, just a...
Oh, good try. That was a good effort.
I was so close, so near yet so far.
Oh, just going through the hoops.
Oh, no, the diamond one is too tight. Oh, I did it!
Yeah.
I can't land on a massive bullseye, but I can do that. It makes no sense.
Yay! Come on, Zebra! We're looking for all of the likes in the comments and all the subscriptions that people are doing whilst watching this video. I think they must be over here.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Hopefully that'll increase the sales of rockets a little bit and make people more comfortable with their wings. I meant to land here on the diamonds. Anyway, since I'm in the warm ocean here, I thought I might as well go over and show the progress of the squid farm, which I showed last week. Look at this. So as you can see, I've sanded the whole area, except for this bit, which I still need to do. And then this centre bit, I tried to make as colourful as possible. You know, because it was for my wife and she loves colour. I'm really glad we made a deal for iron with Sabriella, because this took a fair amount of iron, to say the least. But it definitely works. We've got a heck of a lot of ink sacs, which is great. And that actually makes me think there are a few farms and projects that I've done in between episodes, which I always intended to put in episodes, but they never quite fit. So I think I might walk you through a few of those. And the first one, is in the Nether. Now, since building this one, I've actually made a path to it through the Nether roof. I used to have to go through a very long tunnel right down at the bottom of the Nether near my portal. It used to take a good 5 minutes to get to this project, but since then I have made a route through the Nether roof. Ugh. Oh lordy. Oh, hey. So I learned how to actually remove a bit of bedrock, which is fun. And I've also made this. I'm not sure if it's faster than flying. Actually, let's find out. I'm gonna do it at the turn of the minute. Okay. So that's like 40 seconds to get to the base of the tower. Now let's try it with a boat. As soon as it hits the minute, go! I mean, flying is fun, but this is ridiculous. Okay. Slightly slower. Yeah, very slightly slower. Because of the diagonal. If it was a straight line, though, this would win. Okay, so this farm actually starts under the bedrock. And there it is over there. So this was an absolute nightmare to build. First off, I didn't really have a good bow, and I was getting non-stop blazes and these things just attacking me. This was before wings as well. If you don't recognise it, this is an actual wither skeleton farm. So we've got all our wither skellies here, and then we've got our iron golem in the centre, which draws them round. Uh-oh. On the edges of all of these bits are these turtle shells, because it draws the zombie pigmen all the way to the edge, and that... Uh-oh, don't die. And that should despawn them when you're up on the platform. It should despawn them. Now this bit wasn't so hard to build, it just needed to be accurate. And I did a little bit of tweaking to give me a little more storage space. As you can see, there's already a guy here. All this portal is a link back down into the actual real world. And the other portal leads through to here. So this is the walkway. They spawn through here, through the portal that's next to the iron golem. Somehow. I don't know how that works. And then they get slowed down by this, get pushed. Every time more spawns in, it moves them over slightly, and then just a steady stream get pushed through here and appear on the other side. And that's basically it. If we go into free cam mode and drop down, you can see this is built pretty much bang over the top here. It gets a fair amount of blazes as well. See, these are getting spawned and then drawn towards the egg, and then they despawn because we don't want them. And AFKing on this overnight has yielded a fair amount of heads. Okay, that's about it for the Nether. The next two farms exist in the end. I actually love the route to fly to the end. Once you come out of this portal, you just go out of here, one rocket, turn left, there's Sabriella's, turn left and left, and left and left, and you end up here, and it's pretty much there after that. Okay, and if we fly out of here, over in this direction, we will see the classic Enderman farm. Here it is. And if you're good, you can land just in here. It's a very satisfying farm. Oh, yeah. Oh, kill them all. Die, everybody. I also set up a little bit of an enchanting area there for when you're here. You can just do all your enchanting without going back and forth. As far as building this farm, the only challenge is the fact that you're building it over the void. Really, it's just a whole bunch of rings that lead up to a big platform. And then you've got a little endermite in a minecart on a stick. Yum yum. And the last farm, which you might have been able to guess, is a wither farm. I enjoyed building this. This was fun. This was fun. It's got a minecart you can sit in and AFK on. This is full of the soul sand, and up here you'll see all of the wither skeleton skulls I've actually gotten, which is a fair amount. I already have like 64 of these Nether Stars. Got another 15 in there. Why don't I show you how it works? We get the soul sand, fill it up. Might as well turn that on for when we get back. Come on, off you go. And then all you do to start it off is you press that button. He spawns. He's stuck in the bedrock. What happens is we've got like 21 or so minecarts all stacked on top of there at the same time. So it's like a lot of the minecarts causing entity cramming, and that's actually how he dies. Not from suffocating, which is what I thought. And then all you do is get into here and hold down right click. As soon as this one dies, it'll spawn another one, and then this should fill in the soul sand. Yeah, there you go. You step away, you get on with your day. So it really takes no time to gather an absolute ton of Nether Stars. And that leads us on to our latest shop. Now you might have already noticed this beam of majestic rainbow light going into the sky. And this is because down here I changed my 1 beacon into a 6 beacon setup and made it all colourful. And then I just put the beacons on sale here because I didn't want to make a real shop for it, because they don't sell very quick. I did 18 diamonds per beacon, which for all the setup I think that's reasonable. And I might get 1 or 2 sales throughout the entire time on the server for all I know. And as I mentioned before, I am currently homeless, so I'm hoping to deal with that right now. Over here I've got some colourful shulker boxes with all of the ingredients I need to make a nice shiny new home. And my home's going to live on top of this hill just above my wool shop. And let's get the beginning bit started before we deal with villagers. Okay, well, I know it doesn't look like much now, but this is just the 2 levels that I'm going to have farms on. So this level, each of these little quarters is going to have a different type of food, with a villager in here just farming it up. And then up here we are going to have my iron farm, which is going to be a bit more challenging because I need to get villagers up here and also some cheeky little zombies. I'm going to do a big hole, stick a bunch of villagers in, get them a bit frisky, throw them a few carrots. You know how they like carrots. Get them to breed, and then I'm going to nom 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 nom. And then I'm going to have to get them in some minecarts, on some rails, and up into my structure. Alright, let's stick some beds down. I've got a colourful array of beds, as I do have a wool shop. Alright, let's test them out. Whee! Oh yeah, perfect. After that, I built a nice little route back from the village that I'm going to be getting my villagers from over here. So I liberated the final 2 villagers that were left in this village and took them back home with me. And after that, I just threw a few carrots in and, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Babies! That's how babies are made. Carrots. So here we are. I've got plenty of villagers ready and willing to hop into a minecart and make their way over to my new home. So let's do it. Okay, so that's the hard bit over, getting all the villagers up here with the zombies. Now all we need to do is make this thing look pretty. And here it is, look at this beauty. This is my new home, my windmill. Ooh. Let me show you around. Door. Nice. This is the main living area. Got a few decorative wall panels, which I got the design from this YouTuber called Shira Nom, who does just beautiful minor detail stuff like this, which it just looks so great. I'm not very good at the small details yet, so that's something I can improve on. This is my axolotl. It's called Kirby Derby. This is Kirby Derby. And my bed, which is very cozy. It's another Shira Nom panel. And this is to be extended, but at the moment I've just got my portal down here, but it's going to be a whole basement section eventually. Let's go upstairs to the first level, which is storage. Look at this. A little bit of room for everything. These glowing frames here are for automatic storage coming from the farms above. So we've got plenty of carrots and stuff, and some iron and all that stuff, which is exciting. Next level is the first of the farms, but before that is the crawl space above, where the mechanism for the automatic storage is. We've got a little clock which is triggered whenever, there we go, whenever something enters here, it'll trigger this clock and put everything into the water stream to be sorted. Okay, let's have a look at the guys farming. This is meant to be wheat, but this guy he's even called Wheatley. He only ever deals with carrots. I don't know what's wrong with him. I keep getting rid of all the carrots and giving him wheat, and he's just like, I like carrots. Carrots my favourite thing. And the last level is the iron farm. Now, I'm not sure if having 4 of these things increases it an awful lot, but I did some unscientific testing in creative, and it does seem that it increases the rate of the iron golems a little bit. So, yeah, I'm not sure it was worth it. At some point, if I need more room, I might just knock this down to 1 and put something else here. I think it looks great on the top of the hill in the same style as my wool shop. And yeah, I'm just really happy to have a home finally. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Oh, well, I wonder if people did subscribe and like and comment. Thank you for the stroke.